As usual, I'm in traffic. But that's alright. I'm a fight man. Oh man, listen. I am pumped about UFC 196. Just pumped. Absolutely. At this point, I don't even care if it's a title fight or not. And frankly, I'm just excited to see this go down. But BJ Penn, he says he's going to be fighting on March 5th. He's guaranteed Ariel Awani that he's going to be fighting on March 5th. I'm yawning. I don't know why. I must be tired. Work. Nonetheless. So this opponent is yet to be announced. This is what the UFC does every time they try to give somebody a win. They're going to find somebody who's not been training or not ready in a training camp to fight BJ Penn on short notice, while Penn has been training and getting himself together all this time. This is how the UFC sucker fighters into matches, and then their guy who they want come off with a win. The short notice thing. So I'm pretty glad that the fighters are beginning to realize, hey, we're not going for the short notice thing. You're not gonna keep telling us, hey, here's a fight on short notice, and we take it. I'm glad that Frankie Edgar said, no, a short notice, I'm not ready. And even though I was in a training camp, he was like, nah, that short notice, I'm not ready to. So I'm happy about that. The only thing that I didn't see that kind of confused me as I was thinking about this is, so BJ Penn is supposed to be coming back on March 5th, right? I'm sleepy today. BJ Penn was coming back on March 5th, right? Why not put him up against Max Holloway? That seems like a good fight to me. They're both from Hawaii. Max is young and hungry, and he would be able to handle himself. Why not do that? So that's one of the things that kind of threw me off. But either way, I'm just excited about UFC 196. And this video, I started talking about UFC 196. What I really wanted to talk about was Herb Dean and his judges. Please, Nevada Commission, keep Herb Dean away. I'm yawning again. Keep Herb Dean away from UFC 196. I don't want him. I don't even want him there to watch it. Okay? And the judges, they're judging by boxing rules. Okay? Each round is 10 points. If you get knocked down, you lose a point. Right? Fine, all good. But here is the problem. Here is the problem that really disturbs me. Let's say you throw a kick, right? And somebody sweep your leg and you fall to the ground. Does that cost you a point? Does that cost you a point? Let's say somebody pick you up and slam you on the ground. Does that cost you a point? And that was clearly seen. Lyoto the Dragon Machida versus Phil Davis in Brazil. Lyoto outboxed him, outpaced him, just outclassed him and beat the snot out of him. But Lyoto still lost the fight. And Lyoto's concern was, hey, listen, why did I lose the fight? And next thing they were saying, the judges rated it on aggressiveness, and it's like Phil was more aggressive. Phil wasn't more aggressive. Phil took down Lyoto more times and that cost him points. So you see, some of these UFC fighters has gotten to the point now where they just know how to load up points on the scorecard. You know? All they do is keep the distance, and right as the round's about to end, start throwing heavy bombshells, and that's it. You know, so literally, a lot of them not fighting the way they should be fighting or could be fighting to the best of their potential. I'm sleepy. Actually, I did this video when I was sleeping. I'm sorry, guys. But the point I'm trying to make is that we need a whole new system to score these fights. Whole new system. Current system isn't working now. One, the referees, like Herb Dean, imagine, Bisping got his mouthpiece knocked out. Herb Dean picked it up and said, keep fighting, I'll get it to you when I can. What's that? I mean, look at my teeth. I'm getting braces soon to they're a little jacked up. My mouth guard, if I don't have that in because of my overbite, if I get kicked in the mouth, that's gonna be painful. I might even break off on my teeth or something. I get seriously hurt. You know? So how you gonna tell a fighter, oh, keep fighting, I'll get it to you when I can? That's why Anderson Silva was more than happy to throw that knee in Bisping's chin. You know? Because the mouthpiece helped absorb some of the impact. So that's why I was more than happy to take advantage of that distracted moment. Now, the mouthpiece go out right away. The rest say back up, pause, get the mouthpiece, get the desalination water, spray it out, or have somebody from the other guy's coaching staff come in there and get the mouthpiece and put it back in Bisping's mouth. So I mean, what was that? That's type of stuff I'm talking about. The same thing with Conor McGregor versus Chad Diaz. Chad Diaz was on the ground. Conor McGregor was throwing elbows to the head. Over 25 or 30 sharp elbows to the head. By the time Chad Diaz got up from the ground, he had a concussion off that. I heard Dean was talking, oh, keep fighting. You see what I'm talking about? It's almost like, are the refs in on the fix too? No, for the judges. You judges, you never fought a day of martial arts in your life, and you just think, hey, all of a sudden you're gonna box, you're gonna be a judge of a MMA/boxing event, and you have no background, you know, type of stuff. That's what really ticks me off. Okay. So you just go ahead and make up stuff. And sometimes I think these judges, they're so caught up in the fight themselves and the excitement, I don't think they even count in the rounds. When they finish, they just make a guess. Okay, well, here's the guess. You know, so we need a really, really better system. I don't know what system would be better, but we got something better. We got it better than this, folks. The UFC has got to do better than this. A lot of good fighters are being robbed of victories by the judges, and then they have the referees with their incompetence causing people to get knocked out unguarded. So Chris Weidman Rockhold, I mean, how long did it take Herb Dean to step in before I mean, Chris Weidman could have gotten brain damage at that rate that was going. And when you listen to the fight and you watch the fight, there's one commentator, Joe Rogan's sidekick. He's always saying, oh, Herb Dean is all over the action. Whenever he says that, I can tell automatically, Herb Dean is not all over the action. That's a sarcasm this guy is using. Disturbing. This type of thing that really, really upset me. And next thing too, that I think is very disturbing, also has to do with the referees. The early stoppages. Now notice with Czech Congo, Pat Barry, there was no early stoppage. That joker went on. The Czech Congo could plant his feet and then throw a Hail Mary and knock out Pat Barry. Okay, notice that. But look at that Ronda Rousey fight. Her last, go back 2 fights. I don't remember the name of the girl, but that one was stopped early. Same thing with Chad Diaz versus Conor McGregor. That one was stopped early. I mean, it's like they can't wait to wave people off and start just boom, start the fight early. If the guy's down and he can't fight back and he's unresponsive, that's one thing. But don't stop a fight when the guy is responsive, when the guy is on point, and when he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Don't stop the fight then. I mean, does that make any sense? Come on, people. That's my 2 cents. That's just it's just disturbing to me. And I really want the UFC to get together in terms of the judges, in terms of the fight schedule, in terms of just the referees also. So please, here is my petition. Keep I'm so pissed. I can't even say this guy's name again. Keep Dean Herb away from UFC 196. Just keep him away from it. Don't even let him watch it on cable. That's how bad I feel about this thing, dude. Alright, man. I'm out. Peace out.